So first of all, let me just say congratulations to you on a much-deserved promotion. Job well done. And as you enter this season of excitement and jubilation, I remember myself being in your same shoes. And one of the best pieces of advice that I remember that I was told that I would share is to listen. Many times, as new leaders, we think we have to have all the answers. We have to know what we don't know. But the best leaders are those who can listen, because in listening, two things happen. One, you understand that you know what you don't know. And when you understand and know what you don't know, it allows you to then build significant relationships with people, which is the number two part, building significant relationships with people so that as a collective group, you solve the problem. I remember my first year, and we were having this big problem with a population of students who were just not being successful. And as opposed to coming in and saying, this is what we need to do and this is what we need to do, I literally listened to everyone share their perceptions about that problem. And as together as a team, we came up with a solution that is still in place today. I can't make that up at that school. And so listening allows you to build relationships and know what you don't know. And that's the best way that you can have a successful first year in your new job. But again, congratulations. So thank you for the compliment and the feedback on the book. I've been very excited about what we've been doing with that, and also writing the next series now around leadership. But I do talk a lot about equity in the book because it's so important and so passionate to me. And I share different stories about what worked, what didn't work. But I would probably say organizations who don't believe in equity and who don't practice it from an equity lens will not be around in the next generation. Bottom line, there is a browning of America, and let's be clear: equity is making sure that every person, every consumer that you interact with as an organization, they get exactly what they need in order to be successful and to get what you're providing the most out of. And so whether that is education or public service or business or whatever it is, that's what equity is. And I know that organizations who thrive on those types of agendas always stay at the forefront of what they can be doing to make sure that they're inclusive of everyone and all ideas. And so, as a leader, what I would probably say to you is that never underestimate one, your power to actually share awareness about a certain issue. While many times we think nothing's happening, by us making folks aware that something's happening, you'll be surprised at the number of seeds that are being planted. And while you might not necessarily see the harvest or the fruits of your labor now, the next generation or the individual who comes after you will definitely see the fruits of your work because seeds have been, in fact, laid. I will also say is never underestimate the power you have to share a story of a consumer. And again, regardless of the industry, if you're sharing a story about an inequity that has existed, then folks will actually understand that if I don't do something to address this inequity, while this one person, this one story I'm hearing, in many cases could be viewed as a one off, more than likely it's not. And because you've shared that story, because you brought awareness to an issue, you have then, as a leader, set and stage many things that your predecessors were not maybe necessarily able to do, or they did, and now they've set you up to where you can do it now. Just like them, you're now expected to do the same thing for the individual who comes after you. And by having a microphone and a mouthpiece, you can build awareness. You can also share stories. So, as a leader, go out and make sure that everyone understands the importance of equity if they're going to move any organization forward.